Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos. And now in 2021, I'm the creator of the new CirclingSpace.com. It's an online place where we can gather together to experience more authentic communication and connection. And because it's brand new, I have gifts for you below. So check them out and come visit me at CirclingSpace.com, where we no longer have to participate with me on one side of the camera and you on the other. We, yes, are in Zoom rooms, but it's live and interactive, and I do tapping circles, and there are all kinds of other circles that we offer at CirclingSpace.com. So I look forward to seeing you there and to actually interacting, having the flow go both ways. So thank you for joining me today for this video on healing your throat chakra inner child. If you've been watching this series and you haven't yet seen the other videos, I've already done the root through the heart, so you can go and watch those now. Basically, our inner child is the part of us that was developed in each year of our early childhood when we were in our root chakra. So the root chakra foundational years are the womb through 7, particularly born through 7, but the womb also affects us. And the first year is root, the second year is sacral, the third year is solar plexus, the fourth year is heart, and that means the 5th year is throat. And this is interesting because we are also now in 2021, and this is a 5 throat year. In particular, because of all the Aquarius, Uranus energy, Saturn energy as well too. Saturn is the ancient ruler of Aquarius. Uranus is the modern ruler. I don't understand how Saturn was the ruler of Aquarius, but Uranus and Saturn are big this year. 5 is big, and it's all in Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, and we have a stellium in Aquarius this year. Everything is about the throat freedom, us being our unique selves, us being able to be together while also being our individual selves. Like Aquarius energy is a collective energy that is egalitarian and actually loves the differences among us because it asks us to be the unique person that we are. That's what Aquarian energy is. And that to me sounds so overdue right now. It sounds so needed. And that's what our inner child from our 5th year represents as well. All the things that the throat represents. And what is that? Well, the throat represents, first of all, our expression. And because it's our authentic, I should say expression, not just our expression, our authentic, what's really coming from our soul, from our deepest self, because the neck is filtering here because you're so wide at the shoulders, and then going up into the upper chakras, we have this neck that's narrow because not everything gets to go up into the upper chakras. The throat chakra's name is Vishuddha, which means purity. And this is like the place where we filter not just the idea of impurities, but we filter what is not true to us. That's the way I like to think of it. We filter that which has, like, down below, it's what society has taught us. It's what our parents have imbued us with. It's even stuff that might be in our DNA that comes from our ancestors. But once we get through the throat, what comes out then, hopefully through this purification, is ourselves, yourself, because there's no other you in the universe. I love the cadence of that, the alliteration of that. There's no other you in the universe. So the only thing you are here for is to be you, because everyone else's position is taken, right? Everyone else is them. You are you. So who are you? And this idea that we just know who we are at any one given time, I like to remind you guys over and over again that we are in process. We feel like nouns, but we're actually verbs because we're always in process till the day that we die, and then our spirit continues in process. But as long as we're in this physical body, We may look similar from one moment or even sometimes 1 week or year to the next, but we are actually always in process and always shifting. So who we are authentically is shifting as well, which is also why nowadays I try to help people be clear that your purpose is not a purpose. It might be if that's true for you, but it doesn't need to be. Your purpose is whatever you want and need to do from your deepest soul that's true to you in any given moment. And it has the right to shift in the way that you shift. So your connection to your authentic self, your full authentic expression, your purpose are all here. Your highest masculine, so your honor, your word, your vow is here. Like, do you keep your vows? And do you think before you say them? Because it's very hard to keep vows if you're just throwing out vows that you're not intending to keep. So keeping vows, part of keeping vows is making sure you're clear. I want to state this vow. I want to be committed to this vow. And then the other part is working a little harder to, once you do make that vow, to actually follow through on it. So you have these two sides, being aware of what you do vow to do, and then also bringing your full self to the party to actually enact the vow, to see it through. Now that's what I consider to be somewhat the worldly or mundane aspects of the throat. But the throat is the first of the spiritual chakras. So it is the beginning of the magic. This is where your ethereal template is. And the ethereal template is the energetic place where you put visions and words. It's like where you create your map of what you want to bring into reality. And it's particularly strong if that's coming from your higher self, like coming from your upper chakras, moving down, and then in your throat, it becomes more solid right before it goes down into the heart and then the 3D world, your lower chakras. Can you feel that? So the etheric template is where you set out what you wish to manifest. It all begins here in the highest of the masculine chakras. So this is where we have spells and magic, and it's just where all the physical world touches the untouchable. And can you feel that? So I just want you to be aware that this is where the wizardry begins. It gets stronger in the third eye when we come to our higher self, and it gets even stronger in a way when we get to the crown and we're connected to everything. But really, the crown and the third eye inform this etheric template, okay? So this is what the throat is all about, and your ability to just express yourself is very tied into that little child within you, that 5-year-old child. In the US, when we're 5, we typically, in my generation, I believe it's pretty similar now, we go to what we call kindergarten. So it's the beginning of socializing. It's the beginning of going to school. That's where, if we haven't already learned to write our name, we begin to learn the alphabet, our name. We begin to learn language, which is a part of the throat. We might have to raise our hand to speak in class, or we might have to, draw something or write something and turn it in. There becomes this exchange of communication that is social, that wasn't there before. And we learn whether we feel comfortable in sharing who we are socially or not. And in some ways, are we even comfortable with sharing who we are with ourselves? And that always begins with our home life, and whether we were comfortable in our home life, or whether we were taught in our home life to hold secrets. So let's talk about that. The throat chakra is somewhere where many of us, and we have lots of airplanes today, you guys, so if you hear them in the background, it's actually beautiful. For some reason, it's just underlining energy for me, flight energy, upper chakra energy. So if in your family, if you were told not to talk, if you were chastised for what you talked about, if you were allowed to only express certain things like happiness but not sadness, or you could share but you couldn't like want something for yourself. Like if there were a lot of things that you were told what you said was wrong, what you shared was wrong, or you're just not supposed to share, don't talk, just listen. Or even if you found out that you got loved more when you entertained and you spoke more, was that maybe how your child was? Like if you sang or made more attention to yourself, or maybe you were a singer, or you played the piano, or if you drew something, if you did expressing yourself get you more attention or get you more love? These are things to look at. And one really important thing for the throat is, were you abused or traumatized in any way where you had to hold a secret? If you were told to hold secrets, you were told that nobody should know about certain things that happened in your family environment, then it's very, very important that we take awareness of that now. That inner child of yours needs to be loved and told beautiful things about him or herself, and know that it's okay and that you can share the secrets, and that they aren't your secrets and they aren't your burden. So we are going to do a meditation, and it's a beautiful journey to visit your 5-year-old self. Are you ready for this? It's very, very healing. So we'll do it, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, and I'm going to be your guide on this meditative journey. We're going to visit and heal your throat chakra inner child. Please make sure you're not driving or using any machinery or doing any activity that requires your conscious awareness, because we're going to be taking a deep and relaxing journey into your unconscious now. Find a comfortable seated position and gently close your eyes. Draw your attention to your breath and just notice the way your breath gently moves your body. On the inhale, there's a light expansion, and on the exhale, there's a relaxing letting go. Inhale, notice the light expansion. Exhale, notice how your body relaxes and just lets go, because it feels so good to let go, doesn't it? You may also notice the way my voice is guiding you. It's safe here. I'm with you. This journey is safe. You can let go, relax, and go deeper into your unconscious now. I'd like you to imagine a golden bubble above your heads. Now see this bubble gently popping, and as it pops, it releases positive, soothing energy that pours gently over your head. You may feel the sensation of this energy lightly pouring over your head like a gentle massage down to your shoulders, over your shoulders, just pouring down, creating more relaxation as it moves down your arms, all the way into your hands, relaxing all the little muscles and bones of your hands. This golden energy soothing its way over your chest and belly, over your hips and down your thighs. Feel the flowing energy move over your knees and your shins and your ankles, and your calves relax too as this soothing golden energy moves down into your feet, relaxing all the little bones and muscles of your feet. You may notice you feel even more relaxed with the earth right here. You may notice that you feel a little heavier, a little more grounded, a little safer now that your entire body has felt this soothing relaxation. Now I would like you to imagine you're at the top of a wooden staircase, a beautiful wooden staircase. Perhaps you can even smell the wood it's made of. It's got a shining luster. You may want to touch the smoothness of the banister, or just enjoy the gleaming shine of the wood, the beautiful color of the wood. And you may notice any little carvings, any special things about this staircase, and just enjoy it more. You are now going to step down the staircase one step at a time, and as you step down, each step will double your relaxation, double your ability to let go. The stairs go from 10 down to 1, and when you reach 1, you'll find yourself totally relaxed at the bottom. On the top, it's 10, taking a step down the beautiful staircase, 9, feeling this wave of relaxation going down deeper, 8, and another step down, 7, stepping deeper into relaxation, 6, and deeper down, 5, and more relaxed, 4, and deeper down, 3, anticipating the bottom rung, 2, and landing at the bottom of the staircase, 1. I'd like you to look across the way now and see your 5-year-old child over there. What does the 5-year-old you look like? What are you wearing? What are you doing? Perhaps you're even aware of what your little 5-year-old is feeling. Now, go to your little 5-year-old. Go there with an open heart and settle next to your 5-year-old, perhaps bending over or kneeling down, or if you feel it's best, sitting somewhere with your little 5-year-old. Get in a position to your 5-year-old that feels comfortable to you and your little 5-year-old self. And tell your little one, I'm here for you. Notice how the little you reacts. And say to yourself again, I'm here for you. Tell your little one, I'm here for you and I hear you. I'm listening. You can tell me anything. You can tell me everything. Notice how your little one is reacting to this, feeling heard, feeling safer, feeling that it's okay to share everything with you, even the secrets, if there are any secrets. Let your little one know it's okay to share the secrets. They're safe with me. I've got your back. And to show that you have your little one's back, pick your child up, or if your child prefers, take both hands. Show your affection. Hold your child. Feel into the way that your little child wants to be held. You can even ask, how can I support you? How would you like to be held? And then do that. Feel yourself listening to your little one, and feel your little one being listened to by you. And as you hold each other, as you are connected, imagine melding together, being so close that you meld together as one. Feel the joy of the wholeness of coming together with your inner child. Feel this newfound understanding of your own truth and willingness to express your own truth. And now it is time to go back up the magic staircase. Each step giving you more awareness, more aliveness, more connection and union with your 5-year-old inner child. 1, stepping up. 2, beginning to rise to the occasion of who you really are. 3, feeling the possibilities of expressing yourself so fully. 4, feeling your heart opening at the idea of expressing your truth. 5, feeling the possibilities of knowing your purpose as your truth emerges. 6, feeling energy moving up your body, through your solar plexus, into your heart. 7, feeling that energy moving from your heart into your throat. 8, feeling it alivening your heart and your throat with so much possibility. 9, knowing that life is calling you to express yourself fully. 10, eyes open, wide awake, and excited to live your truth and your purpose. So how was that for you to be with your 5-year-old child? Have you integrated some of this feeling that you now have a unique voice to bring into the world? I really hope you have. And I invite you to journal now. Really journal, or if you have a friend, if you have someone who will really listen, talk to them about your experience, because talking to them about your experience of your 5-year-old child is inviting your 5-year-old child into the process even more deeply. And if you don't have anyone like that right now, just go ahead and journal and draw. And another way that we can access the inner child is by actually drawing or writing with the non-dominant hand. For me, that's my left. And I actually just tap into a whole different feeling. And interestingly, because I'm not very good with my left, I also tap into the awkwardness of writing, which is exactly the feeling of our 5-year-old child who needed to learn the alphabet and learn the language and began to go to school to be taught these things. So using our non-dominant hand, whether if you're lefty, that's your right, whichever your non-dominant hand is, using it is a super, super great way to access in a really dynamic way your 5-year-old inner child. That's it for this week, beautiful soul, and I'm so glad you've gone on this journey with me. I absolutely love these meditations. Please pass them along, like them, and do all the things that make YouTube happy. And then, more importantly, share them with people you love. I've got 2 more videos coming in this series. Can't wait to share those with you. And I will see you next week. Until then, have a blessed week being your most precious and authentic self.